Tyler Perry, he is the highest paid man in Hollywood, according to Forbes. Thanks to 5 movies he produced over the past 2 years and 2 TV series, Perry earned $130 million between May 2010 and May 2011. He's known for producing movies primarily for black audiences. But a growing number of critics in the black community take issue with Perry's work, including director Spike Lee.
Each artist should be allowed to pursue the artistic endeavor. But I still think a lot of stuff that's on today is coonery, buffoonery. And I know it's making a lot of money, breaking records, but we could do better.
Perry defends his material, saying that he shares a positive message. Listen.
All these characters are bait. Disarming, charming, make you laugh bait. So I can slap Medea in something and talk about God, love, faith, forgiveness, family, any of those things, you know?
So is Tyler Perry's success a win for black Hollywood, and does it have further implications for racial politics? Joining us are finance professor Boyce Watkins and commentator Teray. Thank you both for coming on the show. Teray, let me start with you. You just wrote your book, Who's Afraid of Post-Blackness, What It Means to Be Black Now. Great book. We'll talk about that one in just a moment. But you've been saying that Perry doesn't really create a good product. I want to just share a clip here along with our viewers, a clip from Medea Goes to Jail, and then get your reaction to it.
How are you in jail because of what you did? Learn how to take some responsibility for yourself, for your own stuff. I can't stand folk want to be the victim. This person did this, that's why I'm this way. Everybody in this place got a story.
All right, so you look at that scene, Teray. It seems kind of positive.
Because I wasn't watching. Is it done? Is the clip done? Because I mean, like, look, Tyler Perry is one of, if not the worst director in Hollywood. He's willfully ignorant of the craft, and I can think of no aspect of the filmmaking craft that he excels at. Certainly not acting or writing or cinematography or directing or set design. He perhaps excels at marketing, but that's not really a filmmaking craft. But what is really dangerous about the product that he puts out is that he's celebrating a certain victimhood. I see this especially in For Colored Girls, which was a fantastic play, but a horrible movie, and celebrating this victimhood and sort of telling black women that it's okay to feel like a victim and to wallow in the pain of your life. It's just a really horrible message. It's like cinematic malt liquor for the masses.
All right, let me get Dr. Watkins in here. I know that you think that Perry actually has a pretty good message here, somewhere in there.
Well, you know, I've never had malt liquor before, but I will say that Tyler Perry, you know, you have to be disturbed about any black man who makes that much money by putting on a dress. I mean, there's a historical context that has to be thought about. But Tyler Perry is not Lil Wayne. He's not giving some sort of prepackaged message for self-destruction or anything like that. At worst, Tyler Perry is... he has been able to ride a little bit of the Flavor Flav model of economic empowerment by sort of, you know, presenting these characters that are a little bit problematic. But if you look deeper at Perry's message, you see that, you know, these characters really are bait, as Tyler says. And when I analyze his movies, remember, I started off as a huge critic of Tyler Perry, but when I watched his movies, I saw what he was doing. He was using comedy to educate the masses. And then you have to even go further and realize that if you look at the country, and we have 17% black unemployment and all these other things going on, Tyler Perry's in Atlanta creating jobs. He's doing something that nobody else in black Hollywood has been able to do. So when you talk about victimhood, look at black Hollywood. You have so many actors and actresses complaining that they can't find jobs.
Yeah.
Well, Tyler Perry is creating jobs, which I think is a beautiful thing.
So, Teray, why do you think he's so successful?
Just one thing I want to point out, that drug dealers also create jobs, but we're not giving them credit for creating jobs. Just creating jobs is not enough.
But he's not a drug
creating
dealer, though. Come on.
Bad jobs. And, you know, if he was making chairs, they would fall apart.
But you can't argue.
If he was making food, it would make you throw up.
Teray, you can't argue with his success. I mean, he's had films open up #1 and #2, so why the success?
Well, I mean, you know, McDonald's sells a lot of hamburgers. Does that make it good food or good for you? No. Tyler Perry is definitely serving an audience that is underserved by Hollywood. especially black Southern women, do not see themselves at all in Hollywood fare. So when he's serving them movies where they appear to be in situations that are naturalistic and recognizable to them and definitely have that Christian message, I absolutely understand why my grandmother, my mother, and my aunts love this stuff, and my family down south, why they love this stuff. I just can't watch it without cringing because I've actually seen good movies and I know these are poorly made films.